Right, today on Landslide News. Welcome, Peter. Welcome, Okafo.
Thank you for having me.
A lot to talk about in our polity that's I really don't know why we have a lot of activities midway into the administration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu that started in 2023. I think they should be more involved in fulfilling the promises they make to the electorate than to be so engrossed by 2027. I think it's absurd, really.
Yeah, these natural laws of science, let me not read, it's from Newton, but let me not take you deep. He said things that is in one place will continue to remain there except a force acts on it. Like this phone that is here. This phone will remain here forever.
Decades.
Forever, except a force acts on it. And if this thing is moving, it will continue to move except a force act on it. You see, there is also a general saying among people that givers should know when to stop because takers will never stop. You see, our politicians are moving and our citizens are docile. Because these people understand the docility of people, our people are not that kind of people that request accountability, integrity, and probity from elected officials. These people are moving. There is no force to stop them. They will continue to take from people. You just finished scamming us. You just got into power by enemies, voted, or you picked it and ran away, or you grabbed it and run, or whichever means you use, or you rigged and infiltrated our judiciary, whatever means you use. You got the power now. Rather than serve the people, you are moving on the train to another power. And they will continue to move like this, except a force stops them. And
which is the force of the people.
Which is the force of the people. And the Nigerian people are not ready. They are not ready to stop this moving train. And until you stop them, they will never deviate. They won't step aside from campaign mode into performance mode. And it will require a force to stop them. Otherwise, they will continue to move like that forever.
Wow, that was very analytic. Thank you for that. Well, sometime last year, toward the ending of last year, there was an election in Edo State where the APC came into power and unseated the PDP. The PDP failed, they cried wolf and went to court. They got to the tribunal and they said their evidence was not enough. They couldn't substantiate their evidence. Why they should set aside the election that the APC, led by Okpebholo, won. But they regrouped and said they are going to the appeal court, and that the election was stolen from them. Not only that it wasn't stolen, that their witnesses against Okpebholo were being induced, these are alleged, were being induced with 30 million naira each, and that they did not collect it. So Ighodalo, Asue, praised his people for not falling to the whims and caprices of these people. Peter.
Well, this allegation to me is unfounded, unless they have proof to show. If he has proof, should take it to the police or take them to court. 30 million in this present economy, that people are hungry. If it actually happened, I praise those witnesses. But I know Nigerians that vote for 5,000 naira, you offer them 30 million, they stay with you because of your who. You know you don't have, Nigerian politicians, they don't have principles. So why should they stick out your neck for you? Who says you will be different from the current government? For me, he just went to the gallery. If he has a proof of this, take it to the police. It is a crime. You're inducing people with 30 million. You should not do that. Inducement is wrong. You are bribing people. So if he's certain about this, go to the authorities and report. Don't come to the media to start to incite the crowd and make people happy. Because I think he was saying during their PDP stakeholders meeting, maybe to make them happy. And he probably say that the mandate, they will reclaim it. But it's not something that government taking. All these politicians, they think the same way. Someone will reclaim our mandate after our 8 years. If we talk about the first 4 years, everybody will be happy, except those that didn't want to work. Why talk about 8 years? I'm just let's assume he reclaims it. You will serve 4 years first before you're talking about another 4 years. Who told you you'll be re-elected? So they all have the same mindset.
Okay. Let's also not forget the fact that the South-South caucus of the PDP has already suspended the state structure of PDP. The South-South is led by Chief Dan Obi, who is loyal to Wike, and they had their elections, had their meetings, and it hasn't been ratified by NEC, and they suspended the structure of the PDP in Edo State. Don't also forget that this same South-South caucus didn't work for the PDP in Edo State. As we even speak, Chief Dan Obi has been given a position in Edo State as the governing board chairman of Edo State and Bruce Ali University. So we don't know where he is. But after all that said, do you think they can go on from here with the allegation of 30 million naira inducement?
The allegation, to me, is a little bit vague. We don't know the giver. We specifically don't know the receiver. He just said my witnesses. And until we know that, we will not be able to pin it to APC. We don't also know if the witnesses are telling lies just to raise their kind of rating before their principal, Asue Ighodalo, just to make it look like, oh, we were approached to betray you, but here we are, we didn't betray you. If they don't have the details of the particulars of the persons that offer them bribe, they have the amount, then we need to know the person, probably where it happened, and what medium did they use? Was it communicated through the phone, or was it written, or was it a physical meeting? Do you have record of events? If not, at least where did it happen? Let's pick from there. If you don't have all these particulars, even police might not be able to investigate it. And also, police can't even come in now. Nobody can be libeled because you are not accusing anybody. You say APC people. Who are APC people? There's nothing like APC people. So it's just a media thing. I think Ighodalo should not be engaged at this time.
Especially as a lawyer.
As a lawyer, a lot of people felt, no matter how you look at it, I mean, forget the fact that the judgment in Nigeria is being sold and bought, but a lot of people also felt that Asue Ighodalo's team of lawyers didn't do what they should do in that tribunal, that they didn't do a thorough job. A lot of people felt that they didn't do a thorough job. Issues of dumping particulars and beavers before the court, and not without showing the court how these beavers was used to put it in a disadvantaged position. The judges will not just look at beavers and say, okay, oh, thank you for bringing beavers. Okay, since you brought beavers, we'll declare you the winner. No, you have to show how these beavers was used to take advantage of you and not make the winner, showing also that the proportion or the amount of the disadvantage you suffered, it was sufficient for you to win had you not suffered such disadvantage. That was not presented or established before the court. Okay, so he should be more careful now on how to see if the Court of Appeal will see that the trial court didn't do what they are supposed to do, so that they either send the case back for proper trial or declare him a winner if they think he has enough ground, because those are the only things that they might do. Or at the end of the day, what's it called? The Court of Appeal might still uphold Okpebholo's victory, and you now go to Supreme Court. And at Supreme Court level, there's not much you might be able
because
to,
the same evidence that will be tendered.
You are not going to tender a fresh evidence even in Court of Appeal. Yes. They are not going to allow you to do that.
I want you to talk about the caucus of the South-South PDP led by Chief Dan Obi that is not in consonance with the Edo State PDP structure. And during the election, it was a clear...
See, you take these politicians too seriously. I know. What is Okowa structure today? You take these politicians too seriously. This Dan Obi that is dancing towards Wike for any reason. I just kind of, Asue Ighodalo just a while ago. If for any reason, Court of Appeal now declares Ighodalo winner, you see this Dan Obi come back again.
And it will be accepted by Ighodalo.
So what is the structure? These are fluid elements. They always are the gaseous state moving. They are molecular particles seeking for positions.
We are not in we are not in our by But but as it is, Peter, as it is, these guys are the one that rules us. Should we continue in this way? Because if we don't take them serious, whatever they cook out from their party, their political activity goes into the system and is forced down our throat. That's why I take them serious. Peter.
Yeah, me taking them serious. I don't take politicians serious. Their words neither here or there. They'll say A today, tomorrow. The same person, when he countenance that A, he said, coming to that OB, South South Caucus, I believe what PDP spokesman, not spokesman, PDP chieftain said, but the judge said, that thing has not been ratified. That South South Caucus has not, the election has not been ratified. The national body, PDP national body, kicked against that election. So until PDP have their neck and resolve all this quagmire, it's the nuisance will continue on the street. But now, okay, now this bit in the head, which is it the committee they set or the old PDP that they went to have this meeting? They need to resolve these things. Now people are blaming people for leaving PDP. These issues need to be resolved.
Well, let's hang in on that because it seems as if there's nobody to resolve this issue. As it is now, whether at party level, the state party, or at
I said it yesterday, who is it that is dragging PDP with Wike today? Just about nobody. Okowa has gone. Atiku has not called any reconciliation meeting showing he has indication to run with PDP platform again. He has not talked to anybody. Who is the leader there? They should just hand PDP over to Wike
and merge it with APC.
Well, I don't know what Wike will do with it. Wike will now decide whether to merge it with APC or to keep it for himself.
But he's putting his allies as chairman, acting chairman in different places.
The only dissenting voice you might have,
yes,
which you said is always operating for his, I won't say his bedroom or his position, his body judge. And he's an old man. He has a passionate feel, like kind of
PDP.
Yeah, it's an emotional investment for him because he was one of the founding fathers.
But if he doesn't talk against you, he doesn't have another voice.
It's all about
but I want to quickly, 30 seconds to 1 minute. Asue Ighodalo said they will continue from where Lucky Ighodalo stopped. Lucky Ighodalo doesn't have any good record as governor of Edo State. In fact, nobody will ever refer to Lucky as a governor that make anything distinct in Edo State.
Okay, but your question is biased. If I say I'm going to start from where you stop, who told you is the good record I'm interested in? It could be a bad record.
Okay.
So, why do you assume?
Okay, all right, thank you. We'll be right back on News Insight. Thank you.